Let's see how the quality's going here, because this is my first time streaming on this PC. Quality looks solid. Not gonna lie there. 1440p. This looks pretty cool. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I'm gonna move the mic a little bit away from the Pokemon cards so that it's not flashing, but I'll stay a little close to the mic as I'm doing this. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to go about it. Maybe I'll move the cards over here, keep the mic close to me, and keep my phone right here and show you how I'm listening and taking the pictures. So, okay. Guess we might as well just get started with this. How do I sign into the chat? Okay. I gotta... Time to dox myself. Again? He really wants me to do this again? Yes, it's me. Nope. Let's move you out of the way for a second. Let's not. I almost just doxed myself. That would have been really funny. Not like I haven't doxed myself in the Guitar Hero community before, but all right. Let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to use the iPhone to list for now. It shouldn't make me save anything as a draft, so... How many notifications do I have? Jesus Christ. More notifications, eh? I think I already rated you. Alright. So the first card that we are going to be listing is my Shaman V card. Haha, V card. Anyway, I'm going to take a nice little picture of this. Fortunately, there's not the greatest lighting over here, so that might be a problem, but we'll figure that out as we take the picture. I'll try to not take it on my computer. Let's move the mic to the side to avoid the shadow. Let's take a nice picture of that Shaman. Alright. So while we're doing this, I need to figure out what the Shaman V is going for. So the way that I go about this is I look it up. Shaman V 013 out of 172. You are about 43 cents, so not really worth much. Usually cards like this, I will go and I will list them for about $1 because that's the minimum that you can do on Mercari. If people want the cards and they want multiple cards, I usually recommend sending offers to me. That way I can basically accept them at a lower price since I know that there's less value to these cards than what I'm listing them for. But I also need to see what set you are from. Yes, I'm an Android user. Laugh at me. You are from Brilliant Stars, so we're going to do Shaman. No, not Shannon. Goddamn iPhone autocorrect. Shaman V 013 out of 172. Brilliant, if I can spell, stars. Geez, switching from my big ass OnePlus 12R to a iPhone SE 2020 is kind of annoying. Shaman V013 172 Brilliant Stars Pokemon card. And since I'm too lazy to write a description, I am going to be just copy and pasting the title into the description. Now, I'm going to set the weight to 1 ounce instead of 3 ounces because Mercari hasn't given me shit for it. And my Mercari crashed. What the fuck? Guess we're going to have to redo that, which is fine. It's a quick and easy process. Let's just hope this doesn't happen often. Shaman V. 013 out of 172. Brilliant Stars Pokemon card. Just like that. 1 ounce. Select the carrot. Oh, are you fucking kidding me with this app, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? What is wrong with this? You were not giving me problems the other day. Now you're pissing me off. Okay. Please don't be annoying. For the love of God, please don't be annoying. I've had enough issues with Mercari as is. You're supposed to be better than eBay. This quality is impeccable, guys. I'm actually surprised my internet's able to handle it. I'm pretty stoked. Alright, let's try this again. 1 ounce. No, it just doesn't want to fucking work, dude. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. What the fuck is happening here? Guess I'm gonna have to try the app. That doesn't work. I don't know what will. I might have to use my Android phone for this. Because if the app starts crashing, I'm shit out of luck. Let's try that again. One more time. Let's try this again. Welcome in, viewers. Just listing some stuff on Mercari, having some technical difficulties, of course. But, of course, as soon as I start streaming, it starts happening. But what else is new, right? You can't expect perfection out of your first stream, right? We might have to switch to the Android phone for the listing. Right now, I'm using the Android phone as a screen to search for the actual values of the cards. I basically use TCG Player for all my values, and I'll normally list them lower, but for the cards that are less than $1, I can't list lower than $1 because Mercari doesn't let me. So, that's just the recap there. But, Shaman V, 013 at 172, Brilliant Stars, Pokemon card. There we go. Now is it going to let me select the condition? Or is it going to freeze? Motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Dude. What the fuck am I using Mercari for if I can't list shit? This is really frustrating. I literally just fixed the issue yesterday where my verification was all fucked up. And now the site is giving me issues. Alright. I'm going to have to manually list everything with $1 shipping and then go in on the app and change it because I'm not charging people $1 when I can do 73 cents for 2 ounces less. That's just ridiculous. Don't be shy, guys. You can jump and chat and talk. I see that you're there. I love interacting with people. That's the reason I'm doing the stream today. Oh, and speaking of, we got a stamina for me to open up my cards on the TCG app. If you couldn't tell already, I am super into Pokemon. So I'm going to show you guys my screen. And I could care less about... No, I don't want to open you. Let's go and open a Space Time Smackdown one. And I am feeling like Palkia is going to make me lucky today. So I'm going to choose you. And what we're going to do is we're just going to swipe, crack, Skarmory, Togepi, Armor Fossil, Eevee. Ooh, Porygon 2. That's a new one for me. Let's go. I've needed one of those. Alright, let's swipe up. You'd be surprised, I'm actually getting better at using my phone upside down. We are very close to completing the set. We're going to keep going, and eventually we're going to get this done. But now that that's out of the way, let's go back to looking at TCG Player. I don't know why I didn't enable the thumbprint for my iPhone SE. This is what I'm using to do all the listings on right now. I'm using my Android to look at TCG Player, and I'm using my iPhone to list things on TCG Player. We might have to do the opposite in a second if this is going to keep acting up, though. It freezes in the app on the iPhone when I try to select the condition, and it completely restarts the listing if I try to change the weight. So not sure what's up with that, but that's just going to be an inconvenience we're going to have to deal with. Shaman V, 013, at a 172. Brilliant Stars Pokemon card. We're in good condition. We're not changing that. I'll go in and manually change them later. Alright. We successfully listed the Shaman V. So now, what I'm going to do with this card, I'm going to put this... Wish I can just save these as drafts. This is technically a full art card, so I'm going to be putting this in with my full arts that I listed. It's not a good full art card, don't get me wrong. The newer full arts are pretty sought after these days, but as for the older ones, not so bad. Alright, so now we're moving on. It looks like we've got a Pidgeot V. I don't know what set this is from, but take a quick look. My lighting's not too good, so you're not going to get a good look at it, but this is what we're dealing with. Okay, we've got a Pidgeot V. That wasn't a very good picture, but we're just going to roll with it. Let's see. Alright, let's see what you're worth. Pidgeot V, 137 out of 196. And also, let's figure out what set you're from. You were from Lost Origin. Okay. And you were worth about 39 cents, which means you're being listed for $1. And you are in good condition, as usual. And just like the last card, we are listing you for $1. That is card number 2 out of the way. Now, let's throw you in with the other full arts. Now we've got an Appleton V. Don't know what game you're from, because I'm not familiar with this Pokemon at all. Reminds me of a Scarlet and Violet Pokemon, but I'm sure it's not Scarlet and Violet, so I'm not going to assume it's Scarlet and Violet, since I've pretty much collected all the sets from that and above, from the base set. Okay, so you're 026 out of 264. Appleton V. Let's see what you're worth. Alright, about 51 cents. I don't know why someone on Mercari is trying to list it for $22. That's a little ridiculous if you ask me. Totally not worth that. No offense to the seller. I'll list you for $1 and, well, your audience will laugh. Okay, Appleton, and it looks like your Fusion Strike. Appleton V, Fusion, oh, actually, let's put the number in first. 026 out of 264. Fusion Strike, Pokemon card. You're in good condition. Keeping that, and we're gonna list you for $1 once again. Super cheap cards we're throwing out there, but we might come across some cool ones. You never know. That's the mystery of these streams, which I'm excited to do. So that's why I'm doing them, to show you guys what I've gotten as a complete mystery. All right. So next up, we have gotten our Noivern V. This is our card right here. And we're going to be listing this for who knows. Let's see. $117 out of 203. You are exactly $1, so we are listing you for $1. It costs $3.99 to deliver on TCG Player. It only costs $1 to deliver with me. So go buy from me instead. I promise my cards are in better shape than TCG Player. As soon as these cards come out of their sleeves, as soon as these cards come out of the packs, I immediately put them in a penny sleeve and card saver. Like this one right here, or top loader, as you would call this one, I think. So you were from Evolving Skies. Noivern V, 117 out of 203. Evolving Skies Pokemon card. And you were going for $1. I'm going to be updating the shipping on all my cards when I'm done here. It's just for some reason when I try to list it on my phone, it likes to refresh the page when I change the shipping. So, not going to do that for now. All right, you are Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. Which is the evolution of Sneasel in Hisui, and it also happens to be, I believe, it's shiny. I think that's what Radiants are in this. They're just shiny Pokemon. That's at least what I've observed. So let's take a quick picture of this. For some reason, Mercari thinks the value of all my cards are more than they actually are. So I have to, whenever I pick a lower price, it says, oh, wow, you're selling it at a bargain. When in reality, you can get these things on other sites for around the same price. So, Radiant. I didn't even have to. Google spying on me. I'm calling it now. Of course, you're less than $1. So I guess I'm listing another card for $1. Basically, making no money on these cards because my supplies cost more than the actual cards I'm selling. But people buy them in bundles. That's where I make the money. Suyin. Sneasler. 123 out of 196. And what are you from? Lost Origin. Of course, I can't spell. Typing on a tiny phone is not fun, honestly. I will admit that. All right. You're in good condition. Your shipping's $129, but we're going to lower you eventually. All right. We're throwing you in the binder, but you're not a full art. Did I throw my Radiance in with the full arts? I don't remember. I feel like I might have. I did. Okay. So in that case, these two cards are going to go behind the Radiance because I want to keep the Radiance in the front so I don't lose them. Next up, we've got Boltund V. Next card that I'm going to be listing right here. Let's see what we got. Please be $1 or more. Boltund V. 103 out of 264. Which I think is Brilliant Stars. No, it's actually Fusion Strike. Okay. You're about 45 cents, which means I can only list you for $1 since I can't go below 45 cents. But remember, as I said before, you can bundle my cards together and send me an offer. And I can go and basically give you for 50 cents each. 50 cents a card. These are all on Andrew's Retro Games on Mercari. Okay, so we got the first picture of Boltund. Now we're going to get the back picture of Boltund. And we're just going to title it Boltund. Nope, not bolting. Autocorrect sucks. Boltund V 103 out of 264. Fusion Strike Pokemon card. We're going to paste that in the description because honestly I don't really write descriptions. It's simple, easy, and you were going for $1 because that's what approximately what you're listed for. Putting you back. All right, so we're going to put the Boltund V in with the other full art cards. Now we've got one of my favorite starters. This is Rillaboom from Sword and Shield. Despite the fact I hated Sword and Shield, I did love this starter. It made playing through the game relatively fun, even though I hated it. Nope. Alright. Rolla Boom V. Oh, are you a promo card? I think you're a promo card. SWSH014. Yep, you're a base set Sword and Shield promo card. And you're only going for 40 cents. And we'll list you for $1 as well. Just like that, another card is listed. All right, next up, we've got Trevenant V. This one, I don't know what game you're from. I'm going to imagine Sword and Shield because I don't recognize you. All right, you were going for 30 cents, which means I'm listening to you for a dollar. All right. No, not Trevor Any, Trevenant. And you're from Evolving Skies. Oh yeah, that's right. If I do that, it's going to crash the site. For some reason. Because Macari's broken. Okay. You were going in with the full arts. We've got Starmie V. Love this Pokemon. Gen 1 Classic. Alright. Starmie V. 030 out of 189. And you were going for a dollar. Let's go. So I'm actually listing you for what you're worth. Okay, let's see where you are. Starmie. No, not Starhy. God damn, fucking autocorrect. It really should be an Apple's AI to fucking understand Pokemon names at this point, considering how many people looking them up a day. 030 out of 189. Astral Radiance, that's a new one for me. Astral Radiance Pokemon card. All right, we have listed the Starmie. So you were going for a dollar on Andrew's Retro Games on Macari. Now let's throw you in with my other cards. And now we've got a non-full art card. This one is called the Neutralization Zone. Believe this one is from... What the fuck does SFA stand for again? It's not Surging Sparks. It's not Surging Sparks. I don't remember. We'll figure it out in a second. Neutralization Zone. 060 out of 064. Guess we'll find out. Shrouded Fable. That's what SFA stands for. God, I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. Then again, I really haven't pulled many Shrouded Fable cards or done any Shrouded Fable to begin with, so it's no wonder. Alright, what are you worth? 125. But still, I'm going to list you for a dollar. It's ironic. This is the most valuable card that I've listed on the stream so far, and it's only a dollar. Nope, not 069, although that would be funny. 060 out of 064. Shrouded Fable Pokemon card. In good condition. I think the next time I'm just going to list these all as drafts and then I'll put them up. That way I can change the shipping on all of them. But you're going for a dollar once again. RAM cannot be listed due to an error. Go fuck yourself. Thank you. Listing when completed. Gengar EX. This is a promo card, as a matter of fact, that I wanted to get graded, but unfortunately, you can't really see in the camera because this is just a webcam. Plus, it kind of gets all weird on stream, but there's a few markings on it that wouldn't make this grade a PSA 10, so therefore it'd be kind of irrelevant for me to do a grading of. But hey, it's a sought after card. It's actually relatively good if it's graded as a PSA 10. I think this one goes for like $3-4. But I ripped this out of a card from GameStop today, which is where I work, by the way. So let's see what you're worth. And you're from Temporal Forces, which, by the way, guys, I have terrible luck with. At 162. Okay, you're $3.60. So I'll list you for $3.50. Gengar EX. 104 out of 162. Temporal Forces. Pokemon card. Okay, so we're going to list you for $3.50. Now don't give me the error. Let's go. Okay, so now that you're not a full art, you're going back in with the non-full arts. This whole binder eventually is going to just be full of what I've listed. I might need to get a second, not a binder, it's a briefcase, kind of, I guess you would call it. This is probably the best card that I'm going to be listing in the past 5 minutes. Well, I guess it's been a half an hour now since I've been doing this. But this is my Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, the full art version. This card is from Twilight Masquerade. One of my favorite sets of all time, so far. I've gotten nothing but good pulls out of my Twilight Masquerade packs, so it's one I'm going to keep going for. But I've pulled this Blood Moon Ursaluna so many times at this point, I'm actually starting to get sick of it. I've also pulled the other EX version of this as well. Multiple times. In which, funny enough, a little story I'll tell is when I was at one of the Pokemon shops in my mall, because there's the GameStop, there's a Pokemon shop specifically called Trainer's Backpack, and there's another shop called Versus. They all sell Pokemon cards. I was in talking to one of the employees at Trainers, who's really cool, by the way. If you're seeing this stream or video, hope you're doing well. Police officer came in to verify some cards to see if they were fake. I don't know the full story behind it, but I know that they came in to verify something. And they used my Blood Moon Ursaluna to compare it to the fake cards to see if the card was fake. And it was a clear fake. So, very funny thing. Very funny story. I helped with the police investigation today. What would be even funnier is if they called me to court because of something for that. But obviously that's not going to happen. Well, I guess it could, but that's beside the point. All right, let's go. Let's start listing the Blood Moon Ursaluna. I'm excited to put this one on my page. Ursaluna, Blood Moon, EX. You are 202 out of 167. Let's see what you're going for. No, you're not worth that much. No fucking way. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, which one are you from, though? You're not Twilight Masquerade, are you? I guess I haven't pulled that one yet. All right, this one is worth about $372, so we're going to list you for $350. I think that's only fair. I try to list below market for the most part. So Luna EX, 202 out of 167. Twilight, I just love the way it sounds. Masquerade, Pokemon card. And just like that, we're going to be listing you here. You're in good condition. Listing goes for that. We're going to list you for $350 once again. Okay. Whoops. I forgot to name the description. In which I just basically do this. Hey, Andrew! Good talking to you again, man. You've got me on my other YouTube channel this time. Sorry that you're having a bad week, man. Hope you're doing alright, dude. I'm actually coming to New York, Thursday through Monday. Unfortunate turn of events for you, man, though. I apologize about that. Yeah, I recently got back into Pokemon cards. Not sure if I mentioned to you, but I've been working at GameStop since August now. That's why most of my streams haven't been happening. But I have a little bit of downtime, so I'm starting to do some more, streaming again. Don't know if I'll continue with the Gauntlet streams anytime soon, but doing the Pokemon card stuff is definitely something I like doing. And at least this will give me entertainment while I'm listing, rather than just sitting there for hours on end listing cards. So next up, we've got our Wattrel. I think that's how I pronounce it. And I believe this one's also Twilight Masquerade. Yep, this one is from Twilight Masquerade. So let's look up and see what you're worth. 178 out of 167. Okay, you're a $5 card. 522 is what you're worth. I'll list you for $5. What have you been doing otherwise, Andrew? You've been playing any Fortnite Festival lately? I've kind of been out of the game. Haven't really been playing it a lot, but I'm not sure if you saw the new Cracked guitar that got announced. Not a Riffmaster, but made by Red Octane themselves. The guitar is called, well, the company is not called Cracked, but they've got another guitar coming out that's basically a remake of the Les Paul, which I think is super cool. Not to trash on the Riffmaster, because I think that's still a great guitar too, but this is going to be a really interesting Guitar Hero controller. I'm interested to see how it's going to feel. Wattrel, 178 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade. Pokemon card. I have the hiccups now. Let's go. And we are listing you for free delivery from price charting. No fucking way. Oh, well, if on TCG Player, it's $4. So I'll just do $5 as the pricing. Free listing. Cool, and you saw. Yeah, the guitar is pretty cool, man. I'm interested. I'm definitely. I pre-ordered all 4 variants of the guitars and all the necks you can get for them as well. I pre-ordered the Pro model. I pre-ordered the standard model in black. And then I got the Universal editions of both, and I got the Xbox editions of both as well. Without further ado, this is going back in my pile. This was, once again, the Wattrel card, which I listed on Mercari for $5 flat. Even though it's worth a little bit more than that, $5 I think is a fair price. I like going below market, as I said. This one is probably the coolest card I pulled today. I love the way this card looks. I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is a Lyron or Layron. I think it's Layron. It's the full art from Twilight Masquerade, and I love Twilight Masquerade. So, this is my second time, I think, pulling this card. I have one that's going out for grading at the moment, which GameStop does now, by the way. So definitely go to your local GameStop to do some card grading. Super cool stuff that they're doing there. The Pro membership definitely helps you. Let's see. So let's take a picture of you, my beauty Layron, my boy Layron. Okay. Let's see what you're worth, because I didn't even look you up before. 184 out of 167. Okay, you're 775, so I'll list you for 750. I think that's a fair price. I'm not going to make 750 on it because Mercari takes fees now, but still cool nonetheless. Nope, not Lauren. Autocorrect, you're killing me. Layron, 184 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade Pokemon card. Getting into the TCG Pocket, dude, I got into it as well. I actually, earlier in the stream, I opened up one of my packs and I pulled a Porygon 2 from Space-Time Smackdown. So I'm going to list you for $750. TCG Pocket is very addicting for me. It's the adrenaline rush of Pokemon cards. It's not even the full profit thing out of this that I'm caring as much about, as I am just obsessed with opening up cards now. It's become an addiction, I will admit, but I'm profiting a lot off of it, and I got plenty of cards I've sent out for grading. So That will make back whatever I spent on these because I'm hoping I'll either get PSA 9s or PSA 10s. I pulled the Charizard from 151, so. What are you worth? Why are you saying 15 cents to 9.89? What does that mean? Are you really worth that much money? There's no way. Hold on a second. $8 for this thing? I have 2 of them. That's crazy. That's insane. $7.50. I'll list you for $7, I guess. Whatever. I'm sure someone will offer me $6. And I'm perfectly fine making that much off of this. How in the hell was this one of the most valuable cards I listed today? This is literally just a stamp. It's not even a Pokemon. I mean, I guess it's got good playability, but still. Let's see what it does. It says you can use this card only if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand in their deck, then you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 2 cards. Okay, so yeah, the playability of this is pretty sick, I guess. So what are you called? And you're from Twilight Masquerade once again, because most of my pulls today were from Twilight Masquerade since I got multiple booster bundles. Twilight Masquerade. 165 out of 167. Nope, I'm an idiot. That's not what I meant to type. I meant to type unfair stamp. 165 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade Pokemon card. Let's copy and paste you in the description. How many cards have you pulled from TCG Pocket? I've gotten way into it, man. You know what? I'll list you for $7.25. I think that's only fair. I'm changing the shipping on half of these things anyway. And you're not full art, so you're going in with the non-full arts. Oh, and I might as well show this off too while I have it. I have a graded Pikachu EX, the Japanese. I believe this one is from... I don't remember what you're from, but this one graded in a 10, so super, super cool. I have this listed on my card for $125. Definitely send your offers in if you want to go lower. It's just what I have listed as my base price right now, so I'm totally up for offers. Now, another cool card I pulled today. This is where we're getting into the cool stuff. We got the Enamorous, which also was from Twilight Masquerade. If my thing would actually focus, you get to see it. Super, super cool card. Super duper cool. Love this thing. This is actually my second time pulling this card, and my second time selling it as well. Enamorous, 180 out of 167. All right, you were $8.33. So I'm going to list you for $8. I think that's only fair, right? 616 cards. Well, you got more than me. I'll tell you that. Oh, dude. Want to know something crazy today? You know that guy on YouTube and TikTok or whatever that likes to pretend to be the chill dad in his TikToks and kind of like talks to himself? Well, I met him today at the mall. It was super fucking weird. He was recording a video, and my coworker asked him what he was recording, and he came in, and I was just like, holy shit, it's him! Super, super random interaction. I met a fucking influencer today. I've watched plenty of his videos. Enamorous, 180 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade Pokemon card. Yeah, I plan on having a reunion with Gmo and Kay once I get to New York at some point. I just don't know exactly when that's happening. All of us are on good terms again, so super, super cool there. And what are you going for? $8.33, so I'll list you for $8. Super stoked to be back in New York, though, for a few days. It's been a while since I've been back. I haven't been there since October, so it's been quite a few months. Going to be going through some stuff, trying to sell some more things that I have in the house. But I think I'm staying in Florida permanently, to be honest with you. So next up, another card that we pulled from Twilight Masquerade. The evolution of Qingling that I can't pronounce, but another full art. I'm getting a lot of full arts, guys. You have no idea. It's actually insane that I pulled these cards. All right. So let's see what you are worth. You were 179 out of 167. So you're 650. So I'll list you for 625. I think that's fair. 179 out of 167. I have almost collected every single Twilight Masquerade card at this point. It's actually starting to get insane. Just because of how many times I've ripped packs. So let's see. Chimeco, 179 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade. Pokemon card. All right. 625. Yep. So I'm only making 550, but of course I'm gonna make less than that because someone's gonna offer less, and I'm gonna accept it because I'm a bitch. I am terrible at sending people other offers. Anytime I send someone an offer after they send, every time I counter offer, every time someone sends me an offer, 90% of the time they just ignore the card and then the card doesn't sell. So most of the time I'll just cave, unless it's like a very expensive card like the Bulbasaur, for example, that I had from 151. Then I'll absolutely go and fight for the death for that one. Same with when I got my Charizard back from PSA. That one I'm going to be heavily fighting for. But next up, we got my Cramorant from Twilight Masquerade, once again. Getting a lot of Twilight Masquerade, as I mentioned before. Super, super cool card. Another full art. Another full art card. We love those. We love to see it. Of course, my camera isn't picking it up the greatest due to OBS and streaming quality. So this is probably the best it's going to get. But I am streaming in 1440p right now, so I'm pretty surprised that quality's being a little weird here and there. I think it has to do with the bitrate. But regardless, let's see what you are worth. I don't think you were worth much. I remember looking you up and not being excited, so. But I do have a lot of these cards, so. 76 out of 167. You were $5.31. Okay. So I'll list you for $5.25. No, I don't need that. And you pulled 2 Garchomps in a row. One of them was an EX. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. Now, in one pack, I did 2 Blood Moon Ursalunas, the EXs. One of them was the full art. One of them was just the regular EX. But super funny. It's actually, that's happened to me more than once now. I've been pulling a lot. I've been honestly doing a lot of stuff. Oh, I spelled you wrong, funny enough. But let's see. I've been buying a lot of cards. Or packs, I should say. Which end up turning into good cards. Because for some reason, my RNG is just impeccable. Twilight Masquerade. Pokemon. Card. Alright. We are listing you for $5.25. And don't worry, I'm going to fix the shipping on all these at some point. Unless you guys want to jump in and get first dibs on the cards, then I'm not complaining there. But the app keeps crashing anytime I try to change the shipping, so I'm just avoiding it for the stream at the very least. I might, next stream, once I get more cards, I might just save them all as drafts and then change the shipping manually in the app. But whenever I try to list in the app, it crashes. So, not sure what's up with that. So now we got a Japanese card that I pulled today. This one is Zoroark. Nice little Japanese EX, not in full art, but a Japanese card from the Japanese version of Journey Together. So if we look you up, Zoroark EX, Zoroark. I'm bad at spelling. You're only about $1, I think. Zoroark. You're only listed as 15 cents on TCG's website, but you're the 2021 card. All right, you're listed as $1, which I think is fair. Just a reminder, Journey Together is dropping this month. So that's going to be another set that I'll try to get, but probably one that I'm not going to be able to since I'm probably going to be working or in school. So let's see. You are... And... Zoroark. Or Zoroark. I think it's Zoroark. Because Zorua is the other one, I think. And Zoroark 061 out of 100. SV9 Japanese Pokemon card. Now, I'm not really going to be pulling many Japanese cards. I don't really care that much about them. They're cool, don't get me wrong, and there's plenty of people that get PSA 10s and want to grade them, and sometimes they'll be worth more when you grade them, but I'm mainly focused on the English ones because they're easier for me to look up and find the values on. I'm still even kind of illiterate when it comes to the American cards, but when it comes to these Japanese cards, I may just be ripping myself off without knowing it. Regardless, it's good to get it from an English seller, so. All right, this I believe is a promo card. This is the Greavard from Obsidian Flames. I think I might just put you to the side in the unlisted pile. I want to try and keep my promos as long as I can. This one, on the other hand, you're a promo as well, so I'm not going to list you either. This entire briefcase, guys, you got excited when you got the Celebi? Dude, that's super sick that you got the Celebi, though. That's awesome. No, I love that. Love it for you, man. Man, I can't believe it's been a year since I quit GameStop the first time around, dude. It's actually been a year since I quit. So I'm going to put both my Greavards in the unlisted pile. Because either I'll trade it at trade night, at Trainer's Backpack in Oviedo, or I'll hold on to it for a long time until I feel like it collects enough value, if it collects any value. Think I'm going to have to do the same. Well, no. The Absol I think I can sell. I'll do the Absol. I don't think that's a problem. Right? The Absol EX. That looks super cool on camera. I got that at a good angle. Maybe I'll start doing it from this angle from this point forward. Alright, let's see what you're worth. Absol EX. 135 out of 197. You're from Obsidian Flames, and you were going for $1. I'll do it. I'll list it anyway. Doesn't look to be a promo, so not a big deal. I want to keep the Gengar, though. Well, no, not the Gengar. What the hell am I talking about? I don't remember which one I kept. I've already lost track. All right, Absol EX. All right. Soul EX 135 out of 197. Obsidian, Flames, Pokemon card. Have you collected any of the single packs by any chance? Or just like the standard like the physical Pokemon cards, I mean? Or are you just sticking to the TCG Pocket app right now? Because for a while, I wasn't even collecting anything, and then one day my coworker got me into both. So that's how it kind of turned out. All right, so you're not a full art, so you're going in with the EXs. This Skunk Tank V is a full art. So we're going to be listing you. But first, let's figure out what you're worth. I always thought it was Stun Tank, but I guess I am completely off. All right, 108 out of 195. You were worth about 52 cents, so we'll list you for $1 because I can't go below $1. We're back to the cheap cards, boys. Back to the cheap cards, ladies and gentlemen. My full arts are out of style. Well, not out of style, are pretty much all listed, I think. Unless I have some surprise cards in there that I don't know about. I guess we'll find out as we go through because I'm not stopping until this list is done, right? All right, so this one is from Silver Tempest. Skuntank V, 108 out of... Let me just make sure I can scroll in here. 108 out of 195. And you are from Silver Tempest. And you are a Pokemon card. And you were in good shape. Listing for $1. And I'll list you for $1 since I might as well, since I literally can't go below the $1 mark. Mercari won't let me, unfortunately. It's kind of a pain, honestly. I would love to list stuff cheap because there's no reason to be listing some of these cards for $1. But like I said before, previously in the stream, for some of you guys that are just coming around now, I take offers on Mercari. I take offers, so if you want to get multiple cards in a bundle and you think that $1 for some of the cards is a little bit overpriced, just send me an offer for all the cards together and I'll gladly take it. I'll consider it like 50 cents a card for the ones that are below $1. But now we've got another kind of cheap-ish card. I don't know if you're worth anything. I might just put you in the unlisted pile or just take you out of the penny sleeve and card saver and throw you in my bulk. But this is Lycia's Appeal, and I believe you are from Surging Sparks. So let's see if you're worth anything. By the way, I check everything on TCG Player just in case you guys didn't see before. Lycia's Appeal. Yep, 179 out of 191. You're 69 cents. So I'll take it. I'll list you for $1. I guess you're worth something, right? But that means that there's a million of these in my bulk then. Because I have an entire Aldi's bag full of bulk at this point. Alright, so we'll list you for $1. So what, you're from Surging Sparks, it looks like. So that'll be easy to do. Let's see if I can spell on this damn tiny ass phone. I don't know why I decided to go with a small phone when I initially bought this thing. Appeal 179, 191. Surging Sparks. Let's see. Surging Sparks. I can't spell. Pokemon card. Now let's copy and paste you. Put you in the description. Select you as good condition. And list you for $1. There we go. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Don't be afraid to chat, by the way, guys. I'm cool with interacting with all of y'all. I'm not locking in. So now that you're not a full art, you're going in with the EXs. Same place I would honestly list in Arvin. Except Arvin goes for a little bit more. This one is probably also going to go for $1. The Forest Dress EX. I don't expect it to go for much. Don't know what set it's from. I'll figure that out now. You are from Paldean Fates, it looks like. So we're going to look this up. We're going to get the value of that and figure out what it's going to be. For Tress EX 002 out of 091. You were 64 cents, so unfortunately, once again, I can only list you for $1. Okay. So how's everybody's day been? Everyone doing well? I certainly had a great day. Got some good cards, had some good customers, had some great interactions, got to see some friends, and I get to fly to New York in a few days. Super excited for that. I have my shift on Thursday at GameStop in Florida, and then I get to go on a plane flight a few hours later. Super, super cool. Very excited for that. So definitely tell me about your days as well. You don't have to just lurk. But if you want to lurk, that's totally fine too. I'm totally cool having you guys just watch for the hell of it. Fortress EX 002 out of 091. Paldean Fates. I wrote Paldean Daughters. It fucking corrected me to Paldean Daughters for some reason. Paldean Fates. Pokemon card. All right. We're listing you for $1. We got a notification on Mercari. The Cramorant already got a like. The Snom got a like about an hour ago. All right. You were going in with the non-full arts. Man, this is actually running out of room. I know you guys can't see the binder, but I can. And it is running out of room. Guess you can say it's running out of Reva room. Ha, 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 ha! I'm hilarious anyway. Next Pokemon card is going to be Regieleki. This one, I don't know what set you're from, so we're going to figure that out now. Regieleki, not Regieleki. Regieleki. Regieleki V. SWSH 280. I think that makes it a promo, right? Yep, it's a promo. And it's only 37 cents. We're not listing you. Hell no. You're not going to... Well, I suppose I'll list it for $1. Just for the hell of it. Why not? I charge cheaper prices for shipping than TCG Player anyway, so it's not like it makes a big deal. Now it's stuck. Great. I really got it stuck in there. No homo. I'll list it. I'll go for it. Might as well. You'll go for $1. I'm typing you into the wrong place. It's just muscle memory at this point. All right. Regieleki. No, not refueled, you fucking autocorrect. Regieleki V. SWSH 280. Oh, you know what? I didn't even figure out what set you're from. You're from Sword and Shield base set. Cool. I guess you were Sword and Shield DLC. You know what, though? No, you know what? It's a promo card. So this could go up later. I'm not going to list it. Someone will definitely buy this off of me in 2 seconds. Which I guess is what I want in some ways. But in other times, not really. No need for me to list that promo just yet. Regieleki, you were going back in. And did I list my Venusaur again yet? I don't think I did. But right here we have a Superior V-Star. Don't know what pack you're from, but I do love me a Superior. You were such a great starter from Black and White. Only one I wasn't really fond on was Oshawott, to be honest with you. I had a Samurott that I used in my white copy of the game, but didn't really stick with me, to be honest with you. Was not a fan of Samurott. Didn't think it was strong enough. I loved my Embor, but I never actually used Snivy as a starter for any of my playthroughs because I personally just liked Embor the best, and I used Embor and at one point Oshawott, but for Black and White and Black and White 2, I used Embor. I think. I'm almost positive. That's what I think is going on. So we got Superior V-Star. Let's see what you're going for. Superior V-Star. And you were 008 out of 195. You were going for 91 cents, so we were listing you for $1 because, well, we can't go below the dollar mark like I've stated countless times. So Superior V-Star 008 out of 195. And you're from Silver Tempest. And you're a Pokemon card. So that's what we're going to call you. Silver Tempest Pokemon card. Alright, and we'll list you for $1. Just like that. Okay, back in with the full arts. If it would fit. This is going to get stuck. I am running out of room ridiculously, guys. I am actually running out of room in this little thing. I might have to start moving some of these into another case, or maybe even into an ETB for the unlisted stuff, and just let this be my dedicated listed, because this might become a problem. Unless I go like this. Hold on a second. I take out the little foam that's disconnecting. Yeah, I'll take out the little foam that's disconnecting my things there. And yeah, that should give me a decent amount of room. I'll let my little graded Pikachu be the thing that separates the non-listed from the listed. That'll be easy enough. All right, so now we got a Venusaur EX, which I have actually sold before for $1. So I'm going to be selling this for $1 once again. So let's see what happens here. So I don't even need to look this one up. This one is from 151. It's the regular Venusaur EX. And it's going pretty cheap. But you'll find that a lot of parents will try to look for cards for their kids, and they'll buy the cards immediately, even the cheap ones. Have not been playing Festival a lot lately due to strep throat and tooth problem. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Understandable. Strep throat sucks. I haven't gotten it since I was a kid, though. It was my most common thing that I would get all the time, but it's been years since the last time I got it. They used to give me this bubblegum medicine to treat it, which honestly made me look forward to strep throat, because not only was I staying home from school, but I was also able to just have this awesome medicine every day that I loved the taste of. That bubblegum shit was fire as fuck. I might need to get a smaller divider for this thing. Because like I said before, I am seriously running out of room for these cards. That works out like that. You're fit in. Okay. Now we've got my Hydreigon EX from Surging Sparks. Another set that I've been pulling a lot of things from. So let's see what you're going for, but first let's take the pictures. All right, let's see what you're worth. You are worth about 181, so we'll list you for 150. I think that's a fair price, right? Oh, I didn't even give a description for this thing yet. All right. Hydrae Egon. Oh, nope. Can't use emojis. 119 out of 191. Surging Sparks. Pokemon card. I still have a holiday shirt when you worked at GameStop. That's super cool, man. I heard you still shop at that store. Kay actually quit recently. She doesn't work there anymore. So my entire staff, get this, Andrew, my entire staff that I had when I was manager there is no longer there. None of them. None of them are in the company. I do not have a single person that I worked at the same store with that works for the company anymore. I am the last man standing. No joke. The last man standing as a GameStop employee, which is very crazy to think about. But it just goes to show how long I've been doing this. And it really puts it into perspective. It makes me think. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. Like, Andrew's gone. You're gone. Kay's gone. Gmo's gone. Edwin's gone. David's gone. The other seasonal, I forget his name, was gone. My old ASL Grace is gone. My coworker Cam is gone. My coworker Sam is gone. My coworker Eli is gone. My old manager Hassan's gone. My old manager Kristen. All of them. They're just gone. I can go on for miles. For hours. Everybody has left the company by either being fired or just leaving. And it's unfortunate to see the ones that got let go. At least some of them. This is only 20 cents. I don't even know why I put you in a card saver, to be honest with you. Why did I? This is a bulk card, dude. This is literally a bulk card. Why the hell did I put this in one of these? At least it gives me an extra top loader. All right. I'll put you to the side. And you're just going to go in my bulk pile because you were literally worth nothing. I don't know why I even put this card in a penny sleeve card saver. I think I might have gotten that one from my friend that I bought the cards off of. And that was just in his binder. This Cyclozar, I'm pretty sure, is a Scarlet Violet promo. Honestly, guys, my voice is starting to get a little bit tired. Yeah, no, I love PJ. I've heard a lot of mixed things about him personally, but I loved not working with PJ because I never really worked with him, but I loved interacting with him when I did. Let's see what we have left. I guess we'll make surprises pretty soon, but for now, I think I'm done here. My throat is starting to hurt. Funny enough, we're talking about strep throat, but I've just been talking for so long without a break, and I'm starting to get a headache. I might actually go and write some music for now, but super thank you, Andrew, for staying here for a majority of the stream. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. This is going to be a new thing I'm going to be doing. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing it, but it's going to be a more than one-time thing. I can tell you that because I'm excited to be listing more cards. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And Andrew, be sure to hit me up whenever you feel like it, man. I'm always here to talk.